is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Spartans will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the Spartans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The run inside. It's Jones. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through the tackle. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the draw, it's Jones. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Spartans! How about... They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Running inside, it's Jones. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Aldridge. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. And off to Jones. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Just feeds the running back. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Spartans are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He now has 84 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. The run inside. It's Jones.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Aldridge. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. From the red zone, it's Jones. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 6 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Ducks in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Reno. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? On the delay, it's Jones. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Got his man. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Spartans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. That's caught. It's Jones. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Spartans! Running inside, it's Jones. Showing off the arms. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Keeps it himself. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside, it's Jones. Maybe some room here. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And off to Jones. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Runs through a tackle and runs through another guy. There he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. No midseason. They'll get this drive started from the 29. On the draw, it's Jones. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Safe little shovel pass. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jones. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Jumped on top of the pile.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run.
Finding some room. Drills him with the stiff arm. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. Nice move to keep running. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Jones. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And off to Jones. Fighting off the defender. Could be an alley. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the give off the left side. Rams him with the stiff arm. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
On the play. 1st and goal, San Jose State.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now he's going for the goal line. And they're going to score again, lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They march 7. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.